Hi, I'm Milton Chang. We just did a straight Chinese elm tree into two versions. One is a taller version, one is a shorter version. So now let me take another elm tree that I bought at the same time to do it into a cascade tree. And of course, it would not look very good in the beginning, but it will fill out and then it would look nice in a 5-year time frame. Or even 3 years, it would look pretty nice. But then, of course, 10, 15 years, it will become an heirloom. So here's a straight tree. I already cut the top off. It was about this high. But now if I want to do a cascade, I want to basically have it tilted and use one of these branches as the one that goes out. And I think I will probably choose this branch because that's the kind of the longest one, and use this branch for the top. It may be a little abstract right now, but let me show you what I will do. So this particular one is not exactly a Chinese elm. It's a Hokkaido Seijo elm. It's highly desirable because it's got the rough bark and very tiny leaves. The problem with these trees is the branches are very, very brittle. And that's why a lot of the bonsai people do not like to use it, because when they wire it, they break. Of course, I don't wire them, so they work just fine for me. So I really like Seijo elm for my bonsai. So with that in mind then, I would now take this tree and see how I can emulate this one to turn it into a cascade tree. So I have to tilt it because I need the trunk to be slanted. And then I need something to grow up on top. So what I would choose is probably right about here. I can choose a little bit lower, but I think it's a better possibility. In fact, I'll do a little tearing to make the cut look more natural. So when this heals over, it looks really natural how a tree is broken off. And so you can imagine this tree coming up here, growing up this way, right? And then this branch will be going out like this branch here. So now you can see this branch is going down, this branch is going up. So I like it to be cascade, so I cut it off. And this will start to turn green and look nice. And then these, you can see it's really out of place. I don't need them. And this one, I maybe want to prefer a tree to grow out this way, a branch. So I cut it right above the butt right here, so the branch will come out. And I probably don't need, there's nothing here. So I cut this off. And I'll show you in about 3 months what it will look like, and well on its way to become a nice cascade tree in time. Can you see this, how this tree could be like this, going out like this? This branch is coming up here, and then it goes out here, right? If I cut this off, the branch will be going off here, but if I cut it this way, the branch will be going off in that direction. So I have a lot of possibility of to fit my ideal of what a cascade tree would look like. And then this cut, I purposely break it to make it look really ugly, so that when it heals over, it will look natural, not just like somebody took a saw and cut it. And then this will become the top. So this will be the tree that looks exactly like that. And of course, the growth is straight, but as you cut it, it will turn by cutting it, by selecting where you want it to branch out. So that's the beginning of my cascade. And I promise you, in 3 years, in a pot, it will look really nice. But you gotta visualize with the end in mind. You cannot be blinded by what it looks like now, or too anxious to put in a pot, a bonsai pot, so that it doesn't grow well, right? So you need to kind of think long term and with the end in mind. Well, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoy it. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. And What is it?